Here we go again. Another chess puzzle. White to move and win. And we need to be creative with our tactical skills here. So we have this pawn, one step away from promotion. But of course, if we promote now, black can simply take it. Maybe that's the right move, or maybe it's not. Well, it's time for you to pause the video, see how you can win this as white. And when you return, I will show you the solution. Go ahead. And welcome back. Well, normally I will in this level just show a bunch of wrong moves, but I cannot really find any move here that is even close to the right solution. So I'm just going to give it right away. The right starting move is rook to e3. It's the only creative move here. It threatens to get the rook to h3. And of course, we will get the rook here behind our pawn and it's protected. Well, then we're going to win this. So, what is black going to do? Obviously, the main line is to take the pawn. Let's just look at one other possible move here. He can play queen h6. If he moves away from the h file anywhere, well, maybe not there, but somewhere, then we will just promote with a check. So this is the only possible alternative to taking the pawn. But that is pretty easy win for white. We play rook h3, allow the check here on d2. The king comes to b3. And you see the black queen doesn't have many places to go to. He can give another check here on d1. We bring our knight down. And of course, you see we have the rook here and we will promote to a queen. We allow the last check. We move here. And there's really no other way he can do. Yeah, okay, he can try this check also. But, well, let's just go down to d2. Doesn't matter. And then we will get a check with a tempo and take the pawn with the tempo. And it's all over. Okay, so after rook e3, the queen takes. Now we need our tactical skills. How are we winning this? So we sacrificed this pawn, or we allowed black to take it. We couldn't do anything about it really. But from here we can win. How? Here we go. First, a check on e6 with our knight. And you see, if black moves to the e file, well, then we have a discovered check with our knight and we will take the queen. So that's not possible. And if he goes straight up to d7, well, there's the fork right away. That's not possible, of course, either. So black is forced, more or less, to play king c8. How do we win from here as white? You want to pause the video again? Go ahead. And here we go. Well, we continue with the rook check on c3. Again, cannot go back to d7 because of the fork. So the king is forced into b8. And now it becomes more interesting. Because we really got all the checks we can. We don't have any check more. And the king looks pretty safe in here. But we can still win this. How? Yes, we play this beautiful move, knight f8. We are threatening the queen, but more, we are threatening the knight to come to d7 with a check. And then the d7 is a very, very good square for it. See, if we come there with a check, the king has to move to a8 or a7, and we finish with a checkmate. So, after knight f8, the queen must stop the knight from coming to d7. And there's really only one move we can do. It's queen f5. This protects the d7, stops the knight from coming there, but only temporary because we have a very good move here as white. Again, if you want to pause the video, go ahead. All right, here comes the winning move for white. A beautiful e4. We sacrifice this pawn, we attack the queen. And the point is, of course, to move the queen away from this diagonal. We want to play knight d7 check. So we cannot take here. and we will simply check. And as I said, follow up with rook a3, and it will be a checkmate. So after e4, he can either take or he can move the queen to g4. Let's start with that. Queen g4. It's simple, pretty simple to see now. We simply just attack it with h3. And now he is forced to move away from this diagonal because this is covered, these two are covered by the knight, and this is covered by the rook. And even if we sacrifice the rook for a queen, we are winning this with the knight for sure. So queen g4, no point. Instead, black will take it. And now the final few moves before we win this. What is the really good key move here to decide everything for white? Can you see it? Here it comes. Rook c5. Now we attack the queen. Yes, it's not protected at all, but if he takes, well, what happens then? We have a fork here, and we will win the queen. So after rook c5, he has to move away or lose his queen. And the only square he can move to is g4 to still protect this. And we already seen that. We play h3, and now it's time for black to give up. This is the best defense. Check, check, and exchange queens for rook. But of course, this is easy win for us. The knight will really decide this, and we don't have to watch more. That's great tactic skills there. Pretty long variation, but we got it covered all the way, I think. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.